Hi everybody, who's up for some summer sewing? So in the UK, the sun is finally out and I am ready for some summer dresses. So far, since the sun has been out, I have been wearing my daisy dress from Rosa Apparel. I've been wearing that a lot. I've got like 3 or 4 different ones of those made up. So I've been wearing those a lot, but I do need to like change up the outfits a bit. So I thought maybe we could go through some of the options of summer dresses that are available at the moment. So I have cut it down into 3 categories. I've got free. There's a lot of free ones. I've got cheap, which is sort of under a £5, and then I've got like premium ones, which is £5 and over. I'm gonna have all the pictures here and I've got all the links down below should you want to make them for yourself. Quick caveat, I'm not making all of these. I will make 1 or 2, but these are options for you. You're welcome. Right. I've got my computer with me. If it looks like I'm looking down there, it's because I'm looking at what you're going to be looking at in a minute. Let's go. Okay, so our first dress is by Tianas Closet. They have got so many different patterns on there. I don't know if it's just because like they make them up really quickly or if they don't make them up at all, but they just sort of AI them. So far, all the ones that I've done from Tianas Closet have been really, really good and have worked really well. This one is the Darlene vintage style dress, and it's just a really nice, what sort of neckline is that? A really nice fit and flare silhouette dress. I think that you could wear it on its own, you could wear it with a top underneath, you could wear it with a cardigan over it, and actually it looks pretty straightforward to make. It's got the 2 darts up the front, which look quite long, and then it's got a gathered skirt, job done. The biggest issue you'll have with this is trying to get the neckline even, and that's it really. So for a free pattern, pretty impressive. Oh look, it's got side boob darts as well. Oh, perfect. Do you think that's a zip up the back? Okay, the second one is another one from Tianas Closet, and this is the button front Milkmaid dress. I just thought it looks so in keeping with stuff that I've seen like in Marks and Spencer's and in John Lewis lately. This whole like Milkmaid top front is really on trend at the moment, and it doesn't look too tricky to make. It's just a lot of elastic, right? So round the arms, round the, maybe not round the shoulders, but round the front as well, and that just gives it all the gathered ruchiness that you would find in a Milkmaid dress. Let's have a look at how it's made. I think the buttons might be faux buttons. That looks a little bit like a nightie. Make sure you wear it with the belt. Oh no, that one doesn't. A bit nighty-ish. I think with the belt around it, it looks a lot better. Make it in a fabric that's not see-through. But again, it's free. And you just can't. Actually, how many pieces is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pieces for a dress. Ideal. Absolutely ideal. Really easy make. Right, the next one is by Peppermint magazine. It's the wide strap maxi dress. If you haven't seen my video on me making that, it's a very old video. Maybe I should remake it. I might remake it in a couple of weeks time, but the old video, I'll pop a link up somewhere, shows the process of how to make this dress. It's literally like 3 minutes long. It's really handy. The pattern, so they've changed it because it used to be that you could just donate any amount, but now they sort of like really encourage you to put an amount in, which is fair because that, you know, it's a kind thing to do because they're giving away free stuff. But this dress is so easy to make and it is so versatile and it's just fantastic. I love just sticking it on like by the beach, just sticking it on over then and just having it in to do gardening in. It's really, really handy. It goes up to some really big sizes as well. Let me see if I can get the sizing. There we go. So goes up, like the sizing was really wide, which is fantastic because it means that you don't have to, a lot of these free patterns just have like a very short sizing span, whereas with the Peppermint ones, they're really, really wide. Wide strap, I think the only thing when I made this, you have to be really mindful of where you place the straps, because I was often finding them like halfway in my armpit and that wasn't particularly attractive. So I had to make sure that I popped them in the right place. And the elastic in the back as well. There is a guide, but I don't know, like what I'm saying is measure before you sew it in. Next one, which is still a free pattern, is from Peppermint magazine again. It's the Somerset swing dress. I haven't seen this one before. I don't know, I must have been living under a rock that I didn't see it come out. Let's have a look at the patterns, or the pictures, sorry. It's like a really nice, just little halter neck top with a really flowy out dress. Oh, she's got, oh, I see. Oh, it's like a little wiggle dress and then a floaty bit over the top. Oh, that's pretty. So the detail on the back, I feel like that's for a certain size of person. I don't think I would be able to get away with those back loops and things like that. They'd end up getting stuck in my back rolls. So nice, lovely, free, brilliant, really floaty, looks lovely in that fabric as well. Mindful of sizing. Another absolute classic for free patterns is Mood Society. This one is the Hana bias cut dress. I would love a bias cut dress. I don't think I've ever made one, mainly because I feel guilty about using that much fabric. Because is it just me? Is it the way that I'm cutting them? But it feels like it uses more fabric than it should. But this one just felt like a really nice classic dress to be able to put on and over just an everyday dress, but yet still strappy and summery. And the pattern is free. I cannot tell you how much I love free things. I love them, I love them, I love them, I love them. So again, sticking with Mood Society, this is the Anthea. I thought that said Athena. It's Anthea Milkmaid dress. So as I said with the first one, it just had a bit of elastic at the top and that helped to ruche everything in, which is where the Milkmaid came from. This one has a lot more gathering around the bust and then it's got a panel that goes down. So actually there's a lot more detail, a lot more work in this one. The only problem with Mood Society patterns, even though they're free, thank you, I love it, the instructions can be a bit vague. So when you've got technical stuff like this, if you aren't confident in it, don't use this pattern. Find a pattern that has really detailed instructions. If it's something you've done before and you feel quite confident with it, like it, to me, it does just look like some gathering. So that's pretty straightforward. So you should be able to work it quite well and make it look really nice. And the last sewing pattern that's going to be in the free section is by Life So Savoury, who I always used to use their patterns for the girls' dresses and stuff like that. The girls don't really fancy me making them dresses so much anymore, sad face, but they still do some really good adult ones as well. So this is the loose dress, which looks very familiar to one, I want to say the Hinterland dress. Maybe I'm imagining that, but there is a dress out at the moment that's really on trend, and I've seen a lot of people on Instagram that have sewn it up, and it's in like a lot of people have got it in the linen fabric. This pattern is free and looks very similar and will save you a lot of money. So she's really good with giving out free patterns, but yeesh, the ads that come on the website is like next level. But it's okay because like you can persevere through, and that's you giving back. Every ad you watch, she gets like another 20p. So that's a great way to be able to give back, right? So now we're on to the cheap section, and when I say cheap, I don't mean like cheap as in like cheap and nasty, I mean cheap as in affordable. So the first sewing pattern is this gathered dress that's like a faux wrap dress. Oh, it looks so pretty. I think it's lovely. The price, so at the moment it's on at £3.44. For an entire sewing dress, you've got the wrap detail at the front, you've got the puff sleeves. It just looks so lovely and has really good reviews as well, which is even better. I think sometimes with the Etsy patterns, it can be difficult to know which ones are good, so you definitely have to focus on the reviews. These reviews look really good, and this dress is so pretty. I'm definitely buying this one. The next one that we have is from Chikafrik Patterns, and it's the Camille dress. I think I already have this pattern. I think I bought it in a bundle for my Sew 9, but I just think it's so cute. The little baby doll dress and the ruffles on the sleeves, I just absolutely love. Imagine this, just like with a pair of chunky like gladiator sandals, strolling down the beach. Oh, love it, absolutely love it. And then another one by Chikafrik Patterns is the Rosa dress. Again, it's got the buttons down the front, it's got really nice detail, and it's currently on at £2.59. What a bargain! And lastly, we're on to our premium. When I say premium, I mean like it's full price. We're still on Etsy. This is the Style Arc. This is the Queenie dress. Everyone is making the Queenie dress at the moment. We're so into it. Go have a look on Instagram if you haven't seen anyone else making up the Queenie dress yet. I wouldn't say it's a summer dress, but it is good for all weathers. And then we've got the Fibre Mood Nina dress. Oh, I just love the folded detail at the top. It looks so gorgeous, and those sleeves where they just bloof out. Oh, £11.58 is a lot of money to spend on a pattern for me, but I am willing to pay it for this one because it's just so pretty. I love it. And then finally, in the premium ones, we've got the Elodie wrap dress, which looks very similar to the one earlier, but I just think it looks so pretty, and the wrap you can dress up or dress down, whether it's worth, so this is on 16 US dollars. I don't know what that is in real money. But with the closet core patterns, they come with really, really good instructions, and they come with really, you just know you're getting a decent pattern. So it is still worth the money. It's just whether, does this one look very similar to the one that cost £3 in the mid-range? You be the judge. So those are all the summer dress patterns that I have been eyeing up lately. I can think of the two that I would definitely be making is that wrap dress, the mid-range one, and the Fibre Mood Nina dress. Oh, so pretty. I'm definitely up for those. If you have any that you like the look of, you can always grab them down below from the links. Pop in the comments which ones you think are your favourites, and how you feel about free dress patterns. Do you think that they are an amazing gift, or do you think that they're a bit of a con and that it's worth spending the money? Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for coming to watch, everybody. I've been Philly, and I'll be seeing you next week. Bye! Right. Oh. Ouch. Can you see it? Do you want to? Okay. Pro, your breath stinks. Quick story time. So I did some videoing for the Church of England YouTube channel, and it was just the absolute worst. It was so bad. I had to go on a script. Obviously I never do scripts, so I just ad-lib everything. Turns out when you're saying prayers and like very formal things, they want you to actually have words to read. So I kept getting it wrong, and I ended up just reading it off a piece of paper at the end, because they were like, Okay, it's been 5 takes now. Do you think you could maybe just do one that's really good? So by the end of it, I felt absolutely mortified, and I'm in no rush to expand out of my lovely little YouTube channel again. But all this to say that I absolutely love my audience, and I think that you guys are also forgiving and amazing, and that you put up with me, and it's fantastic. Thank you very much. Also, please don't go looking for that video, because I'm so like cringed by how badly I did that. I don't want anyone ever to see it. You know what I mean? Please don't look at it. Thank you. Love you. Bye.